Hello everyone, it's Christine from Christine's Stamping Spot. Welcome to our Mystery Monday video today. It feels like I was just with you. The month is flying by. It's already the last week of January. I can't believe it. So today we're going to take a look at a couple of celebration items actually, because we are halfway through the promotion and there are lots of great things to be had for free. So I just wanted to kind of show you a couple of different things today. First of all, you may notice my great new surface here. This is our Stampin' Glass Mat Studio, which is a promotion we have for anyone that joins the celebration, or sorry, the Stampin' Up! Family during celebration. You can earn this for free. It is over an $80 value, I believe, and it comes with this beautiful glass mat. I can't even tell you what the dimensions are, but it's quite large. We've got some inches on the left and the bottom, centimeters and the top on the right for measuring. You have this great grid to measure things. It also comes with this silicone mat which adheres to the surface, and in here you can put stuff like your stamp pads and they won't jiggle. You've got little compartments here. Maybe I'll move the camera. For your Stampin' Spots, here you can just put some of your extra little tools and things that you might need, or you can also mix colors on here as well as on this surface. So you can do watercoloring. You can just squirt your ink on here and do your watercoloring. It's heat resistant, so you can do your embossing on here. So many different advantages, and it all wipes off with water. So you get the chamois as well, which you just wet with water, and then your surface you just wipe clean. All right, so that's our mat. So check that out in celebration. Love to have you join the Creative Circle of Stampers. So today we are also going to take a look at this Softly Sophisticated stamp set. It's actually a bundle in celebration. And if you're looking for it in the brochure, it is right here on page 14. So it comes, the bundle comes with a stamp set as well as this 3D Softly Sophisticated embossing folder. Now, I don't know if you can see the pattern in that, but I have used this a ton since it came out. It's very subtle, but adds some great dimension to your projects. So this is with a $120 purchase. You can get this bundle for free. So we're going to make a project using this today. And we're also going to use some paper from Sale-A-Bration. Now this is the Softly Stipple designer paper, which you can also get for free with a $60 purchase. This is actually, I think, meant to coordinate more with the Stippled Roses stamp set, which is in the mini, the new mini. But I found a use for it also on the card we're going to do today. So very versatile paper. I'm just going to quickly show you the patterns. 12 by 12, you get 12 sheets, 2 of 6 designs. So you've got this one here, this one with the roses, this one with some leaf images in the wild wheat color, it looks like. You've got these beautiful black and white roses. Oh, excuse me. Actually, I think this might even be Pebble Path and not black, but you get the idea. You have some other little posies here and Pool Party. And then these plants here as well. And on the back, you've got some sort of generic backgrounds here, sort of a tweed look on this one. Another sort of abstract one. This nice sort of linen pattern. Another one in the Pebble Path, and then this in the Pebble Path as well. So really versatile paper, and it's a freebie. Okay, so the card we're going to make is this one. Sort of a bright color. I was kind of getting into the spring feel. We're getting some great warm temperatures this week, so I'm going with Calypso Coral. Okay, so I'm going to bring my little thing here. Let me see, I'm just going to use this edge of it because I just want to get my stamp pad there. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use Calypso Coral, and I cut this at 11 by 4 1/4, and you will get all the measurements for these, and it will be posted on my YouTube channel as well, which I'd love if you would subscribe to while you're there. Christine Stamping Spot. Okay, so there's our base. Then we're going to add a piece of basic white as a layer. Oops. And then we're going to add some of that designer paper. So I pulled the Calypso Coral color out of there and I ran it through the Softly Sophisticated embossing folder. So you see those raised images there? I think that looks really cool, and you've got the subtleties of that designer paper showing through. And on the back are the roses of this particular page, so you could use those as well if you wanted. But I'm going to stick with this here. And we will put that on top of our white. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do some stamping with that stamp set. So I'm using Mossy Meadow to start. And we're going to stamp our leaf images from this stamp set. Now, where did I put it? I just wanted to show you. Okay, so we're going to use this leaf image, and then we're going to use this flower image. Okay, so let's ink that up in Mossy Meadow. And then we're going to stamp it a little bit, teeny bit more to the top. Okay, so there's our Mossy Meadow. And then I might as well add our greetings. So there are a couple of greetings in the stamp set. Hello there, you're in my thoughts. I really appreciate you. So I'm going to use hello there. And I'm going to do that in the Mossy Meadow as well. Down. Hopefully I get this fairly straight, like so. All right, and then we're going to jump into our Calypso Coral to do our florals. Now, there's so many color possibilities with this stamp. Any color will do. Okay, so you're going to line this up. The beauty of clear stamps, so excuse my head. But we're going to line this up with this tiny little bud and press down. And there you go. Kind of, I could have gone a little bit lower there. Like I got it better on my sample, but you get the idea. So you're just going to line that up. Okay, so I'm going to take this off now. Okay, so we've got that. So now we're going to add a bit of twine, Baker's Twine. This is from the Baker's Twine 3-color pack. It's in the mini catalog. So this is actually Flirty Flamingo, but I thought, you know what, it goes pretty good as a Calypso Coral, so I'm going to use it. It also has Lemon Lolly and Balmy Blue, so some kind of pastelish colors, but kind of fun. All right, so we're going to measure a piece, a longer piece, because I'm going to wrap this around. So I'm going to use my little grid on the bottom of my glass mat. And I'm going to cut this actually about 19 or 20 inches, which sounds like a lot, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Okay, so this is cut out with the Scallop Contours die. I think it's about the 3rd largest one. And what's great is we've got these little indents here. So this twine, I'm just going to sort of finagle and sort of tuck those into those spots. And let's wrap this one around and have it come over here. And this one will be here. And then, because it's a little bit flimsy, I am going to tie a bow. Now, hopefully this end will be enough for my bow, but we'll see. put it maybe about here. I'm just going to tie a knot first, just because if I do a bow, it's probably going to come out a little bit loose. And I always hate tying bows on a video because I always have trouble, but I shall try my best. Oh, here we go again, it's loose. I need an extra pair of hands, clearly. Okay, there's our knot. And then I'll just tie a little bow, like so. So it's not the most pretty, but you get the idea. And then we can trim these and tails off a little bit just to even them up. Okay, so that's not too bad. Could have been more beautiful, but it will work. Okay, so then I'm going to attach this with some dimensionals on the back, on our base. And give it a little bit of a pop-up look here. These dimensionals are the best. I think I've always said how much I love them. All right. So that's good. So take our base here. We'll just put that in the center like so, and then we can play around with this bow a bit. If you want, you can always use a glue dot just to tack that down so it looks a little nicer. I can fix that later. And then last, we're going to add our little brass butterflies. All right, so we have some little ones and some larger ones. So let's add a little bit of both here. And I like to always go with an odd number, but you don't have to. You can certainly go with whatever you like. Or if you'd like to do a different embellishment, maybe some gems instead, that would be lovely too. And there you go. There is our softly sophisticated card. What do you think? I'd love to hear you, your comments below. I have a couple of additional samples I just wanted to share with you with this set as well. So the first one is this one, which I did in more of a pool party color palette. And the flowers I did in Highland Heather, I decided to give it just a totally different color, which I think really made the flowers pop. Here is that embossing folder on that stippled DSP, and I love how it looks a bit like linen, actually. I don't know, maybe it's because of the stripes in the paper. I just love how that looked and how that popped. And then this is some of the ribbon that I believe is also a celebration item or pool party. What is this? Pool party crinkle ribbon. I believe this is also a celebration item. And then, yeah, again, I used the Mossy Meadow, but I did use some of those foil gems instead of butterflies, so I love that one. And then the last one is this one. Now, this uses the other image in the stamp set, these two here. So you can make a little posy with these two or with these two. So I wanted to try the Lemon Lolly because I really have not used it very much. Now, it's a lot of yellow, but it's also kind of joyful. So I did this with the stitched stylish shapes, sorry, the circles with Mossy Meadow and the Lemon Lolly. This ribbon, I didn't have any Mossy Meadow ribbon, so this actually, if you can believe it, is our old Evening Evergreen ribbon. Retired a long time ago, but I still had some. And I thought, you know what? It's very subtle difference, and it's green, and it works. And then I just did the hello there again, and these are also from those Stylish Shapes dies. So just a couple of different ideas to give you. using this Softly Sophisticated bundle for Sale-A-Bration. So I hope you like these projects today, and we will see you next week, which will be February. So have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.